Today we are finally getting off this burning, boiling rock of a planet.
It's okay. What the heck are you guys? This is just effects, right? No. You're kidding. Hold on. Hold the phone. Oh yeah, they just got all sorts of hostile. Ooh, hi. Okay, what's with this ship though? Also, yoink. There is a neat looking town over here. What? What is happening? Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of No Man's Sky. Today's episode's going to be a little different because today I'm finally going to lock in and buckle down and get some major progress done on the Artemis path and base building quest lines. I've heard your comments and I know how beneficial they will be if I can make some good headway on them, so we're going to jump straight into it and hopefully make it to the anomaly along the way. So without further ado, let's get into it. First things first, I need to go to my ship and get a move on. Okay, once again, I am out of fuel. That's fantastic. I don't have any uranium. I do have what I need to craft starfuel launch fuel thing, so we're gonna do that. Okay, so now that we're in the air, let's get into the sky, make sure that I'm on this, and start looking around. Search for clues about Artemis on this and other worlds. I don't know how I'm supposed to go about doing that, but we have an unknown contact. Well, okay then. This is interesting. Okay, wow, I was not expecting that. Okay, Priest Entity Nada. Artemis Entity, we've received your signal. Is it first? Is it last? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Who are you? Time for truth. You have their signal, but you are not Artemis Entity. You're right, I'm not. Your signal is familiar to Nada. We have been in contact before, I think. Have we? This would be a good time to come aboard, yes? A proper introduction to our home. Oh! Well, I guess I've made it to the anomaly? I swear, I can't make up this stuff. This is ridiculous. Okay, well, we officially have made it to the anomaly. A whole 5 minutes into the video. That's awesome. The heck is that? This is a weird looking ship. Stop. Okay, I gotta stop getting distracted. Okay, there are some cool looking ships here. And it looks like a Corvette or something. That's pretty cool. Okay, so distracted. Okay, so I need to get up there. What's this? Nope, no distractions. We're going. We're doing this. We're doing this. I need to go to... You have some pretty cool armor there, dude. I want that. I want to figure out how to do that. Okay, we're going this way. You are Priest Entity Nada. We're going to talk to you. Is that a sentinel behind him? I am Priest Entity Nada, Divergent Corvax. Welcome to our anomaly. Our home here is pleasant, yes? Apollo's own design. Perfect bubble beyond the sentinels. Beyond vengeful Corvax, Nada watches time come and go. Interesting. Okay, well, who's this Artemis person that you keep thinking that I am? A traveler entity, perhaps they are known to you? I do not know their number. Nada does not care to think about iterations as numbers. Okay. They were lost to us, highly improbable. Our anomaly is lost to the Sentinels, but none should be lost to the anomaly. The Corvax watches me. There is a patience and organic tilt to the way they hold their metal shell. Interesting. Okay. Well, who are you, Nada? Nada awoke with the death of the Corvax Prime. I cannot understand why such a thing happened, why we are alone. Now I am divergent. The Convergence do not see through my eyes. Nada is not alone anymore. Nada is with Polo Friend. Now many other friends visit. Our convergence is small, but Nada happy. You seem really cool, Nada. I like you. Nada's carapace pulses with a gentle light. Familiar about them. So I'm wondering if before I crash landed, I was here. Polo Friend found Nada, found my signal. Nada is safe. Now Nada finds other signals and makes others safe. Okay. Beyond what is outside our anomaly, wanders free. Free like Nada to observe, to search. Sentinels, the Atlas, they do not care for this place. I feel their eyes hunting us. Nada watches me, judging my reaction as they speak. Okay. Speak with Polo Friend Traveler. Perhaps they might know more about the missing Artemis. They perceive things more clearly than Nada. You're cool. Specialist Polo. So we have a Corvax and we have a Gek. Friends everywhere, if only you knew where to look. Friends in all shapes, sizes, and places. Artemis Friend, you are where they should be. Not seem possible, but all things are possible, such as the universe. Yeah, no, that sounds and feels about right given the scale and scope of this game that everyone made a very strong point to tell me. I underestimated the size of this game. 18 quintillion stars or planets or systems or whatever it is. That's a lot. It's a lot for my brain to wrap around. So all things are possible in the universe because it's so freaking big. We'll find them, no doubt. There's always a signal, always a trace. Ask how. Our home will see it. When you leave, you will not be where you were. Or maybe not. Discovery is exciting, yes? Yeah? Before you leave, perhaps spend some time with other friends. We all help each other here. Okay, cool. Speak with other travelers to earn nanites. Okay, so you go talk to Iteration Helios. Ah, young one. You who still roam the boundaries of the universe, how I envy you. My time in reality is long past, but I miss it greatly. Interesting. Sure. Yeah, I'll give you planetary data. Okay, earning nanites. Whoa! That feels like a lot. Also, salvage data, that's the little... Yeah, these things, right? I think I could spare one. I want to at least see what happens when I do. Oh, 10 nanites? Yeah, that's not worth it. Okay. Let's see here. Let's talk to Iteration Celine. Traveler, your new suit. Research exosuit stuff. Okay, so I was told that I should be trying to get this as soon as possible. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get that hazmat gauntlet. Ooh, okay, and then another thing that I was told is that I don't actually have to do this one when I do upgrade slots and things. So, okay, that's actually super nice. So we're gonna do this because I want to upgrade my tech, because it seems like there's a lot of tech that I can use in this game, and so I want to focus on getting that. Okay, so we bought the hazmat gauntlets, so now I can get the personal refiner, and then let's see. That looks expensive. I'm gonna hold off on that for now. I was also told to try and get all of these installed as well. So how many? I've got 1,000. I think I can do that. So we're gonna purchase all of these, so that way I have access to whatever this stuff is. Okay. I was also told to come over here and talk with this guy and unlock the optical drill. So I'm gonna do that, because that sounded helpful. Let's double check what that actually does. Oh, it just gives me an additional 50% of resources mine. That is awesome, actually. I love it. Okay, and now I'm currently out of nanites. Oh, I mean, by the fishing rod too. I have no idea what that is, or how to use it. We're gonna do it. Okay, we'll put the hazmat gauntlet on later. Hold on. We have a weapon. Okay, how does that compare to my existing one? It's better, but not by a lot. I think I'm gonna wait until I can find a B tier, because I remember someone saying that B tier or higher is what I should be trying to look for. Synthesis laboratory, what's this? Oh, okay, so this is how I learn how to make like the quantum computers. And wait, this is what I found inside the factory. Okay, so I can come here and spend nanites and stuff to unlock this as well. Okay, that's kind of handy. I was told that the solar mirror is an important one to get, so I need to figure out how to make more nanites fast so I can do that. And then it looked like the quantum computer and the magnetic resonator were important for some of the other things I wanted to unlock. Okay, so then there's also the Atlas Pass 1, 2, and there's apparently a third one. And then there is a warp hypercore. Interesting. Okay. Okay. There is a lot of stuff going on here. Okay. So exocraft upgrades. I don't know what an exocraft is, but I'm assuming it's this little bar thing. Okay, who are you? Okay, sure. What? Ooh, okay, so he's got ship upgrades. Reporter receiver. Ooh, okay, I need that ASAP. Efficient thrusters. Reduces launch cost, that's nice. Aqua jets. Land on water. Is there like a lot of water things in the... I mean, the fact that it exists probably means there is, so I guess I'll find that out as I explore. Launch auto charger. Photovoltaic. Huh, that also sounds pretty useful. Okay. And then emergency warp unit, indium, emerald, and indium drives. Not sure what these mean, but I'll look into that. Okay, so this is the economy scanner, though, that I was talking about in the last episode after doing a bit of research, because money definitely feels like it's going to be something that I'm going to want. Plans I have for this game. I'm going to want that. Conflict scanner be interesting, because I'd imagine it functions similarly to this. And then cargo scan deflector. Huh. Okay, there's some pretty interesting stuff here. I'm excited. This seems pretty cool. Cylindrical room. Okay, I was also told that I should try and get the medium refiner soon, because that is a refiner that doesn't require power. So I'm gonna need to get a lot more salvage data then. Oh, okay, so these must be... So there's more than just one exosuit. Okay. Roamer, Colossus, Pilgrim, Nautilian, Minotaur, and Nomad. Orbital exocraft. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So, okay. I did remember hearing that a battery was important, and then the solar panel was also something that I need to get. So we'll go find some salvage data to go make that. Cultural crops. This sounds interesting. I don't have a lot of salvage data, so I'll come back for it. But let me know in the comments if you know what this is and how to use it, because like it looks like I can plant things, but like what things do I plant and what do I do with them? Then I can also buy more parts for building houses and stuff. Oh, they have stone stuff and alloy and salvage. Okay, so the building in this game seems pretty cool. Storage container. Okay, that's another one that I need to save up for. Okay, there is a lot of really cool stuff in the anomaly. I am very excited about this. Okay, increased entity Nada. Yeah, that's an understatement, Nada. There are many worlds. I have not seen many of them. Why is Nada just not allowed to leave now that he's in the anomaly? Or like, curious about the lore behind Priest Entity person, because he seems cool. Traveler entity is free to make their own path. Find Artemis entity, explore with others, travel to great sites. Proceed as you will, Traveler entity. We will aid you, others will aid you also, even if you seek Crimson Lair. Crimson Lair? I'm curious. Crimson Lair, Atlas, false entity. Corvex, worship, but Nada knows better. Nada knows where it dwells, Nada chooses to disregard it. If Traveler entity wishes to seek it, Nada will help. Nada wishes you to be safe. Okay. Oh. Well, black hole sounds cool, but I didn't think that's what I don't think that's what the quest told me I was supposed to do. Okay, Apollo, do you have anything else to tell me or give me? No? Okay. Okay. For you. I've stood before a portal, but I guess... Interesting. I have no understanding of what he's talking about. Is it a different... Oh. Okay, so there's a different type of portal, not these teleporter things. Okay. So I lied to him. Okay. Who are you? Okay. Sure. 10 units isn't that much. Okay. Interesting. Why did you lie? Not a patrol, but I've encountered the Sentinels, so... No? Fair. Okay, well, Tethys, you're weird. Okay, let's go back to my ship and figure out what's going on with this Artemis storyline now and the base building stuff, because, again, I've been told a number of times now how important it is that I look into the Artemis path to get free things, apparently, and the base building thing, because apparently... Interrupted again. Okay, hold on. For you. Where? Is there anyone out there? It's outside. It's something wrong with it. Sure, what's up? Cosmic radiation? You found me. There's so little light. I thought I'd never hear another soul again. They did. How did you find my voice? I found a crashed ship. Interesting. It's outside, but I think I'm safe. What's outside? 16 of them. 16, you say? Now that has a very interesting correlation to the beginning of my journey. What's the 16? A few moments of silence, they turned to me imploringly. You don't know who you are, do you? It lied to me. It lied to all of... Sound cuts out, but their face lingers on silent before it too fades into nothingness. This must be Artemis, and they clearly need help. I need to find a way to boost their signal. Okay. Well, back to my base, I suppose. It's automated archive recovery in progress. Data recovered 6%. New data available. Search archives. Great technology modules. Construct proceed smoothly. Expeditions yield data. Additional data. Blueprints. Handling plan. Storage container. Hey, that's awesome. Okay. Readable archive retrieved. Complete. Beginning defragmentation of next segment. Okay. So I need 20 sodium to craft this, and it needs to be powered. I do have battery now, so I can at least store things. Neat. When do I get to do a new fragment thing? Okay, so I have to construct a storage container to make it happen. So where is all my sodium? My sodium is in my starship. Okay. Okay, so we're going to take all of this and go craft the storage container. We're going to plop it right here for now. Insufficient power. Okay. Okay. I've learned about the drop pod things. Search base computer. Input recovery passkey. By keying the maybe friend. Archive unlocked. Okay. Let's see. Data. Okay. Search entry. My exosuit has directed me to a crashed starship. Controls to my touch. Memory up to 4K. Yeah. Construction logs. Blueprints. Okay. Downloading plans. Solar panel. Let's go. Okay. Okay. So now I need one of these. I have chromatic metal. I just need the plating. But I need to go make some room in... Actually, I don't need to make some room yet. What I'm going to do, I'll make a battery, and we're going to make the biofuel thing, metal plating. Okay, you know, we'll just place the portable refiner that I have to free up this. Okay, and then we're going to make metal plating, and then do I have room for... Okay, hold on. Solar panel sounds really cool, and passive energy, in my opinion, is better than... Oh, I already had. Okay. We'll just move this to the starship and then take this. Yes. To my exosuit. Okay, and then we'll rush back over here. And then solar panel should probably be put on top. We'll go into camera mode. We'll place it right here. And then we're going to do the electrical wiring and place it here. And this to that. Okay. Now it's powered. And I can store stuff. Awesome. Okay. I should have dropped these off at the space station, which I'm probably going to end up doing later. But for the time being, let's just get all of my stuff out of my inventory into here, and then go grab all the stuff in my starship and do the same. And then I'll figure out what things are actually useful, and I'll pull those back out. Okay, I was also told that I need to just start throwing things in my refiner just to figure out what they do. So I think that's another thing I'm going to do today. Is while I'm working on this, I just want to figure out what's going on with my refiner and how to use stuff. So, another thing, encrypted. Travelers is the only non-red one, so we're going to try that. Okay, so that was not the right passcode. Let's try Keen. Yeah, that wasn't it either. Myself. No. Is there like a thing I'm supposed to be doing with this? Let's try dead. No, it's not that either. Gek? No. Gra. Interloper. Okay, interloper worked. Med archive recovery in progress. Search archives. Advance back towards the wreckage of my ship. Nothing more than a dot. Walking this plane for hours to get the mountains. Seem no closer. Look up to the sky. Okay, interesting. So I guess it's just kind of lore things. Teleport receiver. Hey, okay. So this is just giving me all the things that I could have bought at the anomaly. I think I remember someone saying that in the comments. I didn't realize that's what you meant though. So I'm gonna just kind of run through this real quick. That sounds awesome. It said it needed... I don't remember what it said. I think I saw something about a wiring loom and then antimatter, and antimatter needs metal, and what does antimatter need? Condensed carbon. Okay, so we're gonna take this out. This is worth a lot, and I need to sell that. I want to keep the maps on me so I can hear what those are. This one, the copper. I was also told there isn't really a lot of use for copper, so I think I'm going to just fully refine all of that. Take all these slimes and start trying to refine that. Figure out what that is. These are useful. These are good. Probably need that. Metal plating, cobalt. I was told marrow bulbs refine into sodium, so I mean I am gonna refine those, and then we'll start with that. We'll start there. Okay, so paraffinium refines into ferrite dust. So this is just like I don't know if that actually has any real use to it, I guess. Mordite refines into the Facium. Interesting. Facium. Okay, so the Facium and Mordite just refine into each other, so that's... I don't know what those are used for, so that's not helpful. Phosphorus refines into ferrite. Okay. Gold refines into pyrite. Remember what pyrite is good for, so good to know, I suppose. Fireberry does not refine into anything. Whatever that... Oh! Nanites. It takes 25 to make one nanite cluster, though. So that doesn't sound super helpful. We're gonna save that for now. Those don't refine into anything. Ionized cobalt. Oh! So you can revert things. Okay. That's good to know, actually. Yeah, I didn't think that did anything, but thought I'd check. Silicate powder turns into glass. I don't know what glass is used for yet, so that's good to know, I guess. Marrow bulbs, sodium, and it's a 1-to-1, so that's handy. Cobalt turns into the magnetized cobalt. Silver, what is silver refining? Okay. I also just realized I think I'm pulling from my storage unit as well, doing this, which that's actually really... Dihydrogen turns into the hydrogen jelly, but I can just craft that, right? That kind of feels like a waste. Pure ferrite, magnetized ferrite. Okay, I knew that. Magnetized ferrite goes back to pure ferrite. Okay, so you can't... Ferrite dust can't be refined back from pure ferrite and stuff, but you can swap between pure and magnetized, so that's handy. Ion battery, didn't think so. Salvage data. Oh, so I can turn these into nanites if I need as well. So that's handy. Okay, living slime turns into runaway mold, and I remember people saying that runaway mold turns in... So I reduced the slimes down to this. This turns into runaway mold turns into nano. Okay, that makes sense. I put chromatic metal as a no. I need some more condensed carbon, so for the time being, I'm just gonna condense all my normal carbon. And we'll let that run in the background, I guess, because I needed to make the matter transport, whatever the name of that ship upgrade is. Teleport receiver. I need more wiring. What was I thinking I needed the carbon for? Was that for something else? Okay, well, let's... we'll just take that for now. Okay, I want to get a teleporter here so that way I can go to the space station faster. I'm going to take this. We're going to make one more. More of it. Oh, hold on. Stop. Take these. Now I can make the nanite tube I need, which allows me the teleporter I want. So right there. Go to the electrical wiring, drag that over to the battery as well. And then I need to go to the space station and buy a couple wiring looms apparently. So where? Go here. Okay. And then wiring. Okay, I don't know if I need 6 or 46 of them. So we're gonna just buy 10 because I know there are a couple things I need that for. And it didn't look like I can learn to craft it, so always need more chromatic metal. What is pyrite used for? I never remember. Tritium is helpful, I guess. That's good enough for now, though. Oh, I was also told to scrap that ship that I found, because honestly, I don't really care for it. It's better than the ship I currently have, but like, I have to repair so much to get it working, and I don't know if it's worth doing that for. So, yeah, I don't think it's worth it. So I'm just gonna scrap this thing, because I was told it can give me like a couple million units if I do scrap it, so we're just gonna do that. Let's see, so salvage analysis, flame scrap, yeah, okay, that's a couple million, we're gonna take that. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to empty my inventory. That looks like a cool ship to me. Yeah, well, that's actually a pretty nice looking ship. Okay, Mr. Scoutman. Okay, what do you have to trade? I was also told uranium is good to have, so we're gonna just buy that off you. I don't know what ammonium's used for, but I have my storage now, so I'm gonna take that. And then I know I need a couple solar mirrors, at least until I can learn how to make them. So I want to buy just for the time being, and we'll go. Let's see how much your starship is. C class. Okay. So if I want to buy it outright and not sell my ship, I could. Well, I probably could have afforded it if I didn't spend so much on things initially when I first got here. So that's good to know. I will be keeping my eye out for this moving forward. Before I can purchase anything, I need to go back to my base and handle that. So before I do want to summon this back. I don't want to deal with wasting stuff coming back to my base. Salvage outpost. Okay, so now that I'm here, let's dump these and this. I was told that this also refines in the ferrite, so I should probably do that as well. Honestly, I think I'll do that while I'm running around. I'll just start converting this scrap into ferrite dust, so I can use it later. And then we'll pop this off with the little extra carbon. It has all the energy it needs. Okay, I need to dump a couple more things. We'll dump this and these for now. I need to sell this. I keep forgetting about it. Don't know what that's going to be useful for, so we'll leave that. It's not useful right now. And we'll drop the cobalt. Back to the space station. Okay, so now, before I get ahead of myself, we are going to here, we're going to sell. We're going to go down to this thing, get a couple million units. Then we're going to summon this old thing. And I guess, should I... yeah, scrapping is probably better than exchanging it. So we're just going to salvage and claim scrap. And it just disintegrates. Ooh, got a hyperdrive module. And a storage augmentation. That seems neat. Oh, wait. I can apply that to my ship over here, right? Okay, my ship's there now. Yeah, let's take a look at this real quick. So if I go to here, upgrade starship, apply augmentation, so I can add more storage to my ship if I want to as well. I feel like these storage augmentations though are kind of valuable, so I don't want to use it right away, but that's definitely good to know that I have that available to me. Okay, and then the other thing was, okay, I do have what I need to at least do that. And antimatter, I do have what I need for antimatter, so we'll install that. Okay, so I can add things to and take things from my ship from a distance now, right? I'm understanding that correctly, which is super nice, actually. Also, I wanted to look at this again. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the way this looks, but it is better than the one that I have. It's really not that expensive. Let's see what the other one is. The other one looks the same. Okay. It also has a supercharged section. I'm gonna think on that for a bit. Let's see. I'm gonna just look through and see what things I can buy and people I can talk to for a minute, and then I'll cut back to when I get to my ship. Okay, so there wasn't actually that much more to do at the space station since the last time I was there, so we are just going to continue with this base building quest because I'm loving the free things I'm getting. Well, that's a lot of ferrite dust. Holy. We're just gonna keep on refining this because that's really handy. But base computer, let's see what other data you have available. Construction database, plans, neural stimulator. Hey, that's handy. Search archives. Oh, the eggs from last time, that's funny. Okay, so now I need to install that thing. Construct the neural, okay, yeah. Construct the neural stimulator. And I do have everything I need for both of those. Oh, and then, that's right, someone was mentioning in the previous video that if I put things next to each other, it's supposed to give them boost of some sort. So, that's cool. I like that a lot, actually. Okay, let's see what the next base archive thing is. ASCII is interloper. Automate archive in progress. Search archives. Functional drones. Patrols never seem to end. I claimed so much from Earth. Okay, blueprints. Search construction database. Efficient thrusters. Hey, okay. Nice. So, hey, I can access my ship from over here. Nice. Okay, so I have the wiring looms needed. I need tritium and dihydrogen jelly. If I remember correctly, tritium is something that I could buy from the star pilots if I need to, or I can mine it from asteroids, I want to say. So because I don't want to spend all my units just yet, we're actually going to take a quick flight into space and see what I can mine. Let's see, there's a couple of asteroids here. Yeah, here we go. I should be able to get some tritium from these, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I thought. Tritium hypercluster. I wonder if that refines down into tritium, or if that's just like a different thing altogether. Rockets, way. That's gold, silver, tritium. Okay, how am I doing? I have just enough now. Nice. Efficient thrusters installed. Hey, my launches cost 25% less now. That's nice. Okay, let's get a little bit more tritium because I have a feeling that might come in handy. There's also a planet over there. Oh yeah, it's the hot planet. Golden nugget. That seems interesting. What is this thing? Just like some random jellyfish looking thing. Did I get anything from killing it, or like... Huh, weird. Also, that was a weird noise. Is that a star, or is that another thing of interest over here? Oh, okay, that was just a star. Never mind. Where is my base? There it is. Back down there, and myself. Oh, I have to learn another alien word. Okay. Let's go to the space station, because that seems to be the main place I could go to do that. Station is... I'm spinning in circles, so it's way over here. Yeah, let's go learn one more alien word, and then hopefully we'll actually be able to continue moving with the space computer archives, because I did not realize just how overpowered this was. I know you guys have been probably screaming it in the comments for the past 2 videos, because I've definitely seen a number of comments on this. I did not realize just how important it was, though. So, thank you for the persistence. I appreciate it a lot. Okay, let's see. Who have I not talked to? You? Quest dialect help. Let's do Gex symbol. Federation. Hollow terminus detected. Oh? I guess I'll go check that out in a minute. I'm still trying to gather a couple of things. So let's go to this. Out of fuel again. Oh no, I finished. We'll put that in my exosuit. And let's get started refining. So I'm assuming it goes residual to viscous fluids to living slime, then to the mold. So we're gonna just start with this. Get this refining. Okay, so base computer. We have encrypted stuff. Let's try Brendan maps. Nope, that was not it. Interloping. That was not it either. Okay. 2. Interlope. Okay, we have another archive. 8% of the way through. Which archives, blueprints, online plans for shield lattice, sodium nitrate, and anti. Okay. Do I have any sodium nitrate? Don't know if I do. I think I need to refine some of my sodium. So, what's this? Oh, when did I get that? And this? What the heck? Okay. So, apparently I got a couple extra things that I can use to make some money. That's really handy. Okay. Okay. There's a lot going on now. I need to recharge my life support because it's a little low now. It's down. Okay, cool. So I need to construct the shield lattice. So let's get that started. Antimatter, I think I still have what I need to make one of those. Good there. Nitrate, 60. I don't know how much sodium I actually have, but no, that's fine. I think we're gonna stop this for a moment just because I want to continue on the quest that I'm doing. So sodium. Just do the amount that I need. Won't take super long, so we'll let that run. Okay, I do want to try and take a peek back in here and see if anything has changed since last time. Don't feel in danger, and I'm about to turn and leave on the creature. Okay. Sure. Oh, it's a B class. Okay, I don't want to lose this, so we're gonna put that away. Can I still... Oh, man. Okay, well, that's not what I meant, but okay, that's fine. Okay, number puzzle, 1702, 7 would be 2170. Maybe I can go talk, I can come back and talk to him again later then, and he'll re-offer it to me or something. I don't know. I'm kind of sad that I accidentally backed out of that, because like, I just didn't want to lose my upgrade. I know it probably didn't cost a ton to like make. Still, I also would have had to repair that one a bunch, which I don't know if I'm really feeling inclined to do, so that's fine. Accomplice, huh? At least I'm becoming friends with these people. This is done now, and we are going to install the sodium here. That's done. I have to learn 3 more words. Okay, you know what? Let's go to the space station in the other system I was in, and see if there's any people I haven't talked to there, because I really would just want to kind of grind this out, because getting free stuff is really, really nice. You, have I talked to you? It does not appear that I have. Please help me learn some new words. Friend. Learn the word for help. Another Viking guy. Quest help. Trade. Quest dialect. Viking. Viking effigy. Okay. Language skills. Free gift. Oh, boo. Dialect help. I am not making friends with the Viking. I obviously don't understand what's going on. Here, take a Viking effigy. Let me back that up just a tiny bit, because I don't make these people not like me if I can. Weapons terminal. This is a B tier, and there's 2 supercharged. That's not that expensive. I might be able to talk about this other one. That one is also pistol. Okay, so it's got 2276. Okay. Compared to... Oh, it's because this one doesn't have a gun installed. We're just gonna, you know what? We're just gonna buy it and start trying to get that set up. So, swap back to the original one. Uninstall that, and this, and what else did it have on it? Okay, so it did have a terrain manipulation tool, so I didn't need to do that. But that's okay, because I am actually gonna put that back on. So I don't mining laser, install the gun, and switch back this one, and reinstall this so it's not clogging up my inventory. Swap back. Okay, so something that I do want some feedback on is what technology things are good to have supercharged, because I want to be able to maximize my multi-tool the best way that I can. I just don't know what's better to supercharge. Because let's try messing around with this a little bit. So if I put the scanner tool in here, it becomes supercharged. By itself, it's at 236. Supercharge that, it goes up to 295. Charge. If I have that supercharged with this next to it, it goes up to 304. And then if I put this next to that, it's also 304. So it doesn't really matter which of these two is supercharged, if it seems. So that's good to know. Damage potential goes from being 144 to... Okay, so that's good to have. I don't... Does it say what it supercharges if it does supercharge it? Probably doesn't, does it? Because, like, if I supercharge this, is it going to give me more money? If I supercharge this, is it going to give me more resources when I mine stuff? Or does it just use less energy? That's the kind of stuff I'm curious about. So please leave in the comments if you know what this kind of stuff is going to do and what I should be trying to supercharge, because I would love to hear the things I should be working on. Also, I need to figure out how to make quantum computers, or how to get one fast, because I forgot that I bought the optical drill and I'd love to get that installed. So, do any of these little merchantmen have any? Do you have supercomputer quantum stuff that I can work with? No. Short answer, no, he does not. I do want to buy a bit more phosphorus. Well, I'll do it later. Okay, let's see. Are there any other people of interest out here? That looks like a really interesting ship. What the heck? So you have the magnetic resonator I want, but not the other thing. What is this? An S-class? An exotic S-class. What the heck? That's a lot of money too. Wow, that's crazy. I wish I had a setup for more units at this point, because that would have been a cool ship to pick up. I mean, look at this thing. It's a little dorky in some areas, but like that's a cool looking ship. And now everyone else is left, so I can't try and trade with him. You, Ebelode, you're crazy, man. That's a cool looking ship. Okay, I haven't talked to you yet, right? Okay, cool. I need to learn more words so I can continue on my quest dialect help. Korvax symbol, entity, cool. I practice my speech with you. Practice language skills. Okay, I have increased standing with the Korvax. Okay, friend symbol, whatever that means. Okay, quest dialect help. Friend symbol, power. Okay, interesting. Okay, neat. Well, I've learned the words I need to for now, so let's warp back to the base. Okay, let's see what other things I can gain from the archives. Rah. Nope, that wasn't it. Federation. That was not it either. Helps. Okay. Recovery in progress, 61%. Search archives. Working fast, the fading sun set up camp in the foothills. Hard luxury, but it keeps out the cold and I'll be gone in the morning anyways. Perhaps some other traveler will shelter here. Interesting. Search construction. Downloading plans for base lighting. Interesting. Okay. Construct a base light. We're gonna do a blue one. Right. I don't have any sodium. Oh joy. Okay. Okay. If I don't have any sodium, I guess I'm going to refine these down into sodium so I can do this real quick. Bulb. There you are. And begin. Only takes like 5 or so we're just gonna take those and build a blue light right there. Does it need to be powered? Never mind. That's a waste. Okay. Okay, fine. I have to build the white light specifically. Let me get rid of it now. Base computer. What else you got? Viking. Not the Viking. Okay. Interloper. Not interloper. Korvax. Not Korvax. Okay. Give. Was not give. Friendly. Wasn't friendly. Okay. Powerful. Not powerful. Help. Not help. Friends. No. Okay. Entities. There we go. Automated archive recovery in progress. 74%. Instruction database. Appearance modifier. Okay. Saw another one of them today. On the space station, they looked at me like I wasn't there, stared right through. It was just a geck when I returned. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, I can just build this thing for like super cheap? Okay, sure. Why not? Why not? I have to go learn 3 more words. So back to the space station, but this time I'm actually going to put these in the Corvette thing so they're not taking up space in my storage. And I'm also going to sell those other expensive ship things that I got, because that would be handy. Money is good. So first things first, we are going to talk to you, sell both nano cables, subatomic regulators, and one other thing I thought. Maybe not. That must have been it. Okay, never mind. And then we're going to take this little teleporter pad over to the Corvette workshop. Going to deposit these Corvette pieces, which, now that I'm looking at it, it wouldn't be a pretty Corvette, but I think I'm pretty close to having everything I would need, just being able to build. Don't know, I don't feel like that's worth it, obviously, but just because I'm curious, because I could buy one of these, I could buy the guns and the landing gear, and that would be almost all my money, but that is technically all that is required for me to actually build a Corvette. So if I end up finding a way to make a lot of money by the end of this episode, I might either go on a salvaged scrap run just to see what I can find, or I might start thinking about dumping a little bit of money into making a Corvette, just because it's something I'm interested in. I know there have been many of you that have said that it's not worth doing right now, but I think it's fun, I think it's interesting, and so I'll probably end up doing it at some point here for the next episode or two, just because it's the reason I bought the game. So I want to see what it's like. Friend symbol, please. Can I practice stuff with you and maybe learn more? Is that a thing that I can do? Recharges my suit. Okay, that's not really what I needed, but I appreciate it. Visited you, visited you, visited you. Have not visited you. West dialect help. Friend symbol. Just need one more. Practice language, interloping. Yay, okay, I'm back to my original standing with the Viking. Great. Dialect help from this geck man. Technology word, sure. Ship. And I haven't talked to you yet either. He appears to be asleep. Okay. Friend symbol, please. Wish. Practice skills. Interlope. Viking standing improved again. Okay. I think that might be all the people at this station that I can talk to. So my ability to get new words is starting to run out. I need to figure out other places I can go. Geologist entity, okay. Do you have the quantum computer I need? Don't. How much is your ship? It's barely better than mine, not worth the price. Yeah, and then none of these other ones really interest me, so I'm not gonna bother. Okay, so we're getting there. We're definitely making some progress. As soon as I finish this one, because I think I'm going to have to start looking at either finding a trade post, which, from what I remember from the video I was researching, I would have to get enough nanites to buy the trade scanner. I either am going to be getting enough nanites to do that, so I can keep going with this, or I might pivot to the Artemis path quests, because I know that is another thing I need to be trying to do. Interloper. Ah, nice. Okay, 82%. We're pretty close to done though, so it would be kind of cool to finish this base quest today if I can. Additional data construction log blueprints, yep. Tunneling plans, Romer Geobay. You know, that could be handy on this planet, especially if I'm going to be going on a salvage run. So I'll set one up. I need 5 metal plating, 2 ion batteries, and good thing I didn't refine the paraffinium, because apparently I do need that. So I'll take this and just craft the rest, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and oh, I need cobalt, so I need to pull that out of here as well. So then we make more of these stuff, come out here and place the Geobay. So like right here. Hey, applications. Okay, well we're gonna make this a nice boost module. Ooh, primary color, purple, accent color, and save. All right, got myself a nice set of wheels. Cool, I have that now. I need 2 more words. Where am I going to go to get 2 more words? An ancient ruin. That is where I will go to get 2 more words. So let's go take a look at that, because that got unlocked by this little station's computer earlier. Go figure out what this is. Alrighty. There's 1. There's another knowledge stone. And this thing. The imprint of an ancient civilization was once absorbed by this strange marker. The story of the Vikings somehow spills out in the language of my own people. Noble travelers will be spared. Their journey through the cosmos shall not be thwarted. So it is decreed. The will of Urk commands it. The Viking shall honor the judgment and the belief of the ancients. Be more understanding of Viking, please. Copper deposit. What the heck that is? Okay, did I see that right? It looked like there was a some ships that came from just over here. I kind of want to see what that was about, because I kind of felt strange just seeing them come from what looked like landing. Also, I'm really confused on what this planet's hazard is, if there is, because aloe flesh. Interesting. Okay. It's an eyeball thing, thanks. Huh. Damn. Get up. Magnetized ferrite deposit. Okay. I must have just been seeing stuff with those ships, thinking that they came down or were taking off from somewhere. So I'm not seeing anything. I've got a pretty good view from up here. Someone mentioned something about 1-star thingies, so I'm gonna head over there and see what I can find, because I don't remember what was said about it, but they said that 1-star points of interest were special. What is that? Navigation data? Oh, right, yeah. A bunch of these things that, yeah, that's right. They said that it gives me navigation data, and there's like a chance that it could give me something else as well, potentially, but it wasn't a guarantee. Okay, well cool. I'll take the planetary data, because I can use those for upgrades later. Deposit organic rock? I wonder what that is. Hazmat required. Didn't I install that? No, I didn't install that yet. Okay, well let's fix that real quick. Still don't understand what this mordite is used for, but I have a ridiculous amount of it now. Holy. Is there anything else nearby that's good? Ancient data structures. Okay. Hopefully my ship has enough charge to come get me, because I'm apparently wandering a little bit ways. These. Okay. Last call for anything interesting. More knowledge stone, just to make sure I don't have to travel too far again. Try and finish this base quest. A keen word for warrior. Any other knowledge stones in the immediate vicinity? Another one over there. Interpreter. Okay, I've learned 30 words. That's good to know. I'm gonna scan here. Cassie Pod Man. Use up all of that real quick. Rich plant. Is there any other neat things to harvest here? Nothing that I'm in desperate need of, so that's okay. Also, to the person that reminded me that I have my normal C scan, I appreciate that, because yes, I did forget that basic game when I was struggling for carbon in that one world. Or not carbon, oxygen. Okay, anything else? Damaged machinery, I'm okay for now. Different type of eyeball thing apparently. Hey, I think, wait, I don't think I've been to that one. Word for not. Okay. I'm pretty sure that is all the things in the area. Oh, okay, now there's that one. I'm okay not getting those, albumin pearls right now. Right now I'm focusing on knowledge stone. Alright. Anything else? I think that is everything that is immediately nearby. I'm going to jetpack off this way just to make sure there's no other hidden gems that I should be looking for. And it does not appear so. I'm going to get my ship called over here, and then we are going to head out. Might be out of launch fuel though, so I am going to take some of this. So I can make sure I can actually craft another launch thingy. Let's see. What am I at? 16% uranium. Yeah, that's not enough to launch on. So, do I have what I need to make this? I just need the metal plating, so yes I do. We're going to use that. I'm going to save the uranium because I don't... It was pretty close to empty. I'm not too worried about using the hydrogen stuff right now, so we're just going to leave. Here, lined up, full drive active, and boom. My free landing pad is right there. Get a quick touchdown right there. Then jump our way off this way. Let's see what other stuff I can learn from the base computer. So I believe I'm getting pretty close to done. You is not it. Whalegeck. Don't know what that is. Traveler. Not Traveler this time. Okay. Entity. Not Entity. Okay. Friendly. No. I probably should stop picking 3, but 3 just has such good options. Please? Helps. Not helps. Okay, I'm not picking 3 unless this one's really good. Was. Okay. Was the answer. Okay. Recovery 98%. Okay, search the archives. Time has come to move on. Something is calling me. I can't on my Starship communicator. Plotting route to the center. Log lost. Additional data available. Let's see what he got. Downloading plans to landing pad. Okay, so I don't even need my fake one anymore. That's kind of cool. Nice. So does that mean that the quest is done? It must be. I don't really need to make this, but I'm gonna place one a little bit closer to my base just for the sake of convenience. So what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna move this one to right here, all rumor. Then we're gonna place the landing pad after I build the necessary things. So I need microprocessor, needs carbon nanite tubes. So I need, okay, hold on. Let's empty the inventory first. Okay, so drop that for now, drop these in, and yeah, that's good enough for now. So I need to have 2 metal plating, these, so that way I can make 2 of these. And then what else? Oh, I need a lot more metal plating, but I need ion batteries. Okay, so make 2 of those, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I can build the landing pad. The landing pad we're gonna build. It's gonna be right. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go stand on top of my roof real quick and go into build mode because I want to get a better view of what. So landing pad can be right here. You know what? I like that. Now I have an official landing pad, and I can search for new archive. Which base computer? Let's double check this. Automated archive data. Additional data. Base computer. Okay, now it's available. Okay. Archive for user. Iteration lost. Unavailable. Possible remote terminus backup. The coordinates. Spell the coordinates. Interstellar coordinates acquired. Base computer is located in off-world archive located in galaxy. So I'm gonna have to go to space for that. So I think that is a good point to pivot to the let's see. Okay, hold on. Before I do anything crazy, I want to go check in on my settlement because that building has been working for a bit, and I want to try and get that done. So I want to see what this settlement stuff is all about, and so I know it's going to be something that kind of has to cook in the background. So I want to make sure that I'm actively working on this. I remember no new pending things. Is the structure done or one more thing? Final fit. Okay. Heat capacitors. What is a heat capacitor? Recipe not known. Acquire recipe from the synthesis lab on the anomaly. Oh, that's gonna be problematic and gonna take a while then. So, never mind. I guess we'll come back to this later. However, something I am going to be working on is now that I'm having to leave the system for the base computer thing, I want to go try and figure out where this long distance transmitter is. So we're gonna go take a short detour out that way and try and figure out what's going on, because the game officially opened. I can see that now. I have access to a bunch of different materials and quests and things. And how far away is that? Oh, it's actually pretty close to here. So we're gonna here and Still too close to the planet, I guess. It's fine. But I do want to... I know a handful of you have mentioned that this game is... Once you get to the anomaly, story is honestly kind of personal preference. And for me, I am very curious by the lore in this game. One of the things that locked me in early when I first... or after my first video... was learning that I was not the only one in this galaxy, beyond just like other players and things happening. Wait a second. Is that a... It's a trade post! Let's go! Okay. Finally found one. Okay. That's actually really great, because now I can start trying to work towards building a trading thing. A trade loop. But before I do any of that, is there any useful... stuff? Not really. I mean, the magnetic resonator might be, but for the moment, not anything too crazy useful to me. That's okay. I can learn more Viking words while I'm here. Okay, Viking standing is improving. A couple more Viking words here. Developer warrior, Bota, Bogui for stuff. I request dialect help, please. Hey, give me some more just general vocab, please. My something is dead. Oh, okay. With Viking symbols. This language skill, warrior. Ooh, a Viking dagger. Cool. There's another one over here to talk to. Quest dialect help. Friendship, please. I need to talk to some of these pilots and see if they have what I'm looking for, because if someone manages to have the quantum chip that I need, that is going to be really nice, because I really want to get that upgraded mining laser. I just don't have that recipe unlocked yet. Scrap, my ship. Ooh, that's a kind of nice ship. I'll talk to you first since this other guy just landed. Do you have anything that I can use? Okay. What about you? Guard Unk. Not really. How much is your starship? It's a B class, but it's expensive. Okay. Yeah, that's a significant upgrade from mine. So that makes sense. Okay. Well, now that I'm here, what is going on with that? Oh, two ships collided. That's funny. Okay. Target sweep is that way, so I think we're just gonna take off and land over at that point of interest that I initially came over here for. But I'm glad I know where this trade post is now. That is very, very, very helpful. Okay, so I need to be landing right over here. Okay, long distance transmitter. Let's get a little bit more navigation data. Point Apple. For this, put my starship. Nanites, nice. Orvax casing. Life support bell. Okay. Collect sodium to recharge the transmitter. Okay, well, it appears that there's some sodium nitrate clusters over here that I can probably grab. Probably not what it needs, but oh, I haven't made the personal... Oh wait, I have the stuff for it. Okay, we're just gonna make this real quick and then I can refine it back down. Sodium nitrate and sodium, carbon, and that should be plenty. So we'll call that good. Now I can recharge this thing and talk to Artemis. Holographic comms tower. Hollow terminus active. Multiple signals source available. Okay, attune to Artemis's frequency. Let's figure out what's going on here. And we got something. Oh, hi Artemis. Who's there? You, it's you again, isn't it? You really are real, aren't you? You aren't a dream? No, yeah, I'm not a dream. Something's wrong with the... It's easy to create better reality when you have to. I thought it might be a dream. I'm sorry I haven't had another voice in so long. Not since I cut the speaker from my exosuit. It said such terrible things. Interesting. Just like you. You are a traveler of worlds, aren't you? That's what you mean. They do not respond with speech. They transmit a vision. A red star and a fragile world. I do not understand the shapes within. The whispers. I see life forms scattered to the far reaches of the galaxy. I see the stranger's first breath, yearning for the stars. I see myself, slumbering in the crimson void, awaiting for a dream of worlds. Through the darkness, I hear it said, anomaly detected. Designation, traveler. Awakened. It's haunted me since I awoke. You must recognize it too. We are the travelers, discoverers of worlds. From the moment you open your eyes, you must have known. So did I. Before I became stranded here, I was on a journey to something. To finally meet. It cannot be a coincidence that you found this signal. You still have the data logs from the crash ship. But my exosuit's records. Much of the equipment is damaged. I'm alone on foot, stranded in the sunless world. I don't even know how your signals reached. The ship you found, it belonged to me. Perhaps there's hope after all. I need to work out where we both are. Build a signal booster across the system. We should be able to triangulate your position. I'll be able to find my way out. You'll get the answers that you see. So signal booster is metal plating and carbon nanite. So let's go ahead and build. Let's shift some of this to my starship. Then we'll install this as well, I guess. Okay, that should free up a fair amount of space. And make metal plating and tubes, which I should be able to refine the carbon back into these back. Nanite tube, and then I should build this. So just plop it down right there. That up and go to the next place, I guess. Oh, before I leave though, gotta check the buildings. We have nanites, encrypted navigation data, shield restores, and then this other one I believe is busted, so it's not broken this time. Okay. Can't collect anything in here though. Damaged machinery, we'll take starship. What other things are you gonna give me? Nanites or something? Hyperdrive module. Okay, well I just installed one of those. We'll do it again, I guess. What is it? Extreme reality destabilizer. Interesting, okay. Take that. Then we have one of these, so we're going to some fairy technology and a lot of those. Are there any more nearby actually? Ooh, salvage kit. That's actually a bit of a ways away, never mind. That one, however, is not. Here's that one. Okay, we're gonna take a bit of a trip. So we're gonna stuff this. Yeah, okay, we'll figure things out more as I get over there, but I would like more of these because they are nearby. Do I have you already? Yes, I do. That one's close too. Holy, there's a couple of close salvage containers here. So I think I'm going to take a second to just gather myself some more Corvette parts. Okay, I made it to the first of 3 I'm going to be checking out here. Let's see what we've got to work with this one. Okay, so this one's a small one. How am I doing on inventory? Okay, Starship is out of range now, but we are going to recharge this silica powder, and then just get rid of the rest. And that should be enough for this one. This Titan wing module, ferrite dust, and a Vesper aerofoil. High energy shield, reinforced hull links. Anything else? No? Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. That one's pretty close. I'm actually going to call my ship over here. Because I want to empty some things, and it seems that I'm in the middle of a handful of these salvage kits, so it's work out well. Okay, so first and foremost, we are going to move these over as well. Move the uranium over, leave the salvage data, but we'll move this, paraffinium, the cobalt, copper, metal, sodium nitrate, hydrogen, and the magnetized ferrite, I guess. Because that leaves me with at least a fair number of things that I can go to now. And if I encounter any more buried technology modules along the way, I don't have to worry about not, because I do need those as well. This is another smaller one, it looks like, so do that. Okay, so I didn't get as much this time. That's okay though. Okay, let's see. There's another one way that way. That's kind of close. That's pretty far. It says it's far, but I don't know if I believe that. That one's close. I'm gonna mark this one first. See how quickly it goes down. It's not going down very quick, so I think that's like genuinely decently far away. So we're gonna go to that one instead. We can go to this one first too, actually. Okay, Arcadia wing module. That's really it though, huh? Racy circuit, Titan class cockpit, Titan wing module. Okay, back over there and grab that technology module and then see what other things I can find while I'm on my way around. There were a couple more salvage containers I saw nearby. I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of. Are those? This way. I see any buried technology modules? Not yet. That one's pretty close. Microprocessor. Okay, we got another small one here. What am I doing on inventory space? Doing okay. Go ahead and repair ring manipulator and discard the rest of this. Then just get that refining for the time being. Thunderbird landing thrusters. Okay, more ferrite and just ferrite. Okay. Okay, a couple more new pieces. That's nice. We'll start here. Or not, who am I kidding? Loot goblin. Do I have the space for it to be a loot goblin? Oh, yeah, the starship is full, so it's not a awful place to be once my inventory gets full. Let's move this way. Ooh, knowledge stone. Oh, found another abandoned building. That's neat. Chart this area, get some more navigation data. Let's see if I get anything besides rusted metal. Nanites, okay. I'm definitely getting full on stuff though. So you know what? I'm gonna try and salvage this one, but I think this is gonna have to be the last one that I do before I go leave. Because, let's see, crash that. Put this in there as well. You know, I can just use this to free up some space. Use the normal carbon. Okay, and that should free up just enough space for me to do this one and then call it good. And dynamo jets, Arcadia blade, just ferrite. And then I think just for extra safety, we're going to put navigation data in there just to make sure I've got enough space, because I have a feeling this might get Speedbird Dome Rim, 2 of them. That's it. Okay, you know what? Not bad. Not bad at all. Extract some nanites, take some encrypted navigation data, restore shields, pull this back out into my exosuit, and the damaged machinery, take this. Now that we have the navigation data, put that back in there. What you got? Pulse engine module, okay. Brain manipulator, technology module, and I think we're gonna summon the ship and fly to the space station and get everything else rolling now that I've sufficiently been distracted for enough time. Let's get up and out of here. That's frustrating, there's a knowledge stone right there. Okay, oh well. Okay, we get out here into orbit, out of the planetary orbit. Go to the space station unload inventory. Speaking of, where is that upgrade module? Let's get this installed right there as well. Just a bit more efficient. Okay, straight to the Corvette cache first, because I need to make sure my inventory is clear for what's coming next. But I do believe all I need is a weapon system, and I'm good to start trying to build a Corvette now. Again, it's probably going to be bare bones and ugly and not really worth the effort, but it could be cool to just have. Okay, there's that. And then now I need to go head towards the next beacon. I almost had a collision. That would have been very awkward. Oh hey, it's one of those pod things I think I was being told about. Take this real quick. Well, this planet's kind of cold at night, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, let's get inside, shall we? Sodium. I need a carbon nanite tube and antimatter housing. Okay, I need to uncondense my bin just to make sure I don't have any anti-air carbon nanite tubes here. That's one, and then antimatter housing. Oxygen ferrite, I have both of those. Bam, bam. Okay, and then storage would be nice, but I kind of want a little bit more tech because I feel like I'm going to be soon. And then let's also go ahead and place the signal booster that activated. Relate position to the next location. Planet elsewhere. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna touch down right here. Another free place to land. Chart this area. Then platform. Okay. And then I want to go talk to whoever's inside. See what I can. Yes. Hello. Fire on secure system life. Hidden vault at their feet seems to be piled high with starship upgrade modules. Pause to consider the offer. Only the distant cry of a creature outside interrupts the silence. Is it a trap? Is it a test? Offer units. Oh. Dang it. Okay, this is going to be 4463, and we have another place to go check for later. I'm sad that I messed up the encounter with that guy. That's okay. Let's place the signal booster down and get this last bit of Artemis figured out. And feeling there's going to be at least one nearby. That one's closer though. Start there. I'm not going to stray too far this time because I actually want to be able to finish this quest in today's episode. I'm on a planet with salvage data. That's something that I've been wanting for a while, so I'm gonna keep collecting them. That's okay. I don't want to fall into. Thank you. Leave enough juice there. Gassy pods. Alright. Right. Another small one, but that's alright. Still gives me what I'm looking for. So, let's get to mining. 1, 2. No parts that time? Speedbird fairing. 2 of them. That's it, really. Interesting. Loading crystals. We are gonna go check that out. Landed pilot over... The landed pilot? I go talk to this guy, see if he has any goods for sale that worth my while. Hello, Mr. Pilot. Oh. Oh man, I wish I had some nanites on me. These look good. Do I have anything I can use to make nanites on me right now? No, I do not. Well, I have this. I don't know if it's We're gonna do this real quick. I move this to the supercharge. Does that mean it'll be faster? Okay, we're just about there. Hey, excuse me, sir. No, you're not allowed to leave. Please don't leave. Okay, so that didn't actually get me that many nanites. So, man, that's frustrating. I was really hoping I'd be able to get a little bit more out of that. Okay, hold on. I gotta remember what this thing is. Oh, it's more runaway mold. No way. Okay. I'm gonna mine this real quick. Okay, that's why people were saying to build a base nearby something like this. Okay, I may need to do that real quick, because that's a lot of runaway mold, and being able to refine that quickly, that I understand. I understand now. Okay, we're gonna build a base like just over here then, because that's gonna be handy to have. Computer, chromatic metal, which quite right, and that's worth getting. Okay, guess we'll summon the ship. That's fine. Summon it right there. Yeah, the ship dude left. That's fine. Okay, let's rename this base to Runaway Mold 1. Have that. I don't really want to deal with setting up a teleporter here right now, so we're not going to. There is one more of these things. There he is. Okay, nice. So I got those. There's still one more right there. Any more of them? No. I do want to go check out these flying crystals, and then I really need to stop being distracted. So there's a lot that still needs to happen. Okay, what is this? Glowing mineral. Okay, these are interesting. I'm really curious what exactly it's going to give me. Because it says the glowing mineral. Isn't that thing that I can, like, break apart into stuff? Yeah, get rid of this thing just because I don't want to deal with it. These crystals, floating crystals, do look pretty cool, though. Like, I don't know how useful they're going to be. It's like, let's see. Okay, so it gave me a gold nugget, Aerox, Iridium hyperclusters, and Aronium. So like, it's a bit of money I can use. I'm also going to get these runaway molds working, because I do need to start building that up slowly, surely. Is there anything else interesting over here? Oh, there's another. Okay, you know what? I might just have my nanite base set up then. I have the one that I just did over there, and I have this one as well. So that could be really good. Oh, there's so many of them over here too. Good grief. Okay, well let's probably gonna have to call over my ship again because I didn't bring my stuff for my chromatic metal. So one more ship call, and then I need to actually I actually need to get out of here. It's at 0 charge. Okay, I guess I'm going back over there first. So how far away is my ship? Mineral forming is not far, but annoyingly far enough. So it's still marked. Okay, good. Okay, we're gonna take this in my exosuit along with this as well, just because I didn't realize how much of a hassle it was going to be running back to recharge these. Do some uranium just because I'm deal with it right now. We'll load ourselves on over here. We'll land at this thing. Very slow landing apparently. Start this place real quick. And what is this? This is another observatory thing? Yeah, okay. Here, place another base. Right. Site. And we're gonna rename it Runway 2. Probably didn't spell that right, but you know what, that's fine. These, this. Okay, well, if I would have found these deposits earlier, I could have totally bought one of those suspicious upgrades off those people. You know, live and learn, I guess. Okay, and then to make my life a little bit easier, we're actually gonna just big ol' hole these holes are gonna fall into. Then, so I just really don't want to deal with having to corral these things, so we're just gonna do that. Switch to my mine laser, get them all to start rolling, falling in this thing. There is so much. These things give you so much runaway mold. This is awesome, actually. Now nanites are going to be like a non-issue, which is huge. Okay, so now I have over 6,000 runaway mold, and this is just giving me more and more nanites. Probably should mine some more condensed carbon then, because I'm going to need a lot if I'm going to be refining. Unless I'm able to find that medium refiner that everyone was talking about. That would be really nice. Because if I can get it from the base missions, that would be really helpful. But I don't know if that's going to be I don't know if I'm going to get that lucky. Yeah, well, now that I have all that, let's go and talk to individual in here. Oh, I've been to this guy. Oh, darn. Okay. Okay, so that must have been the salvage container I was heading for then, before I got distracted. This is going to be the last one. And then we are going to go figure out what Artemis is up to. Because inventory is starting to get kind of heavy. And I am going to need to start mining carbon more consistently. Because don't have a lot of it right now. One echo jets, heated casing, ferrite dust, and that's it for now. Okay, do I have room? Yeah, I've got room. Varnished connector, Thunderbird landing thrusters, Vesper diffuser. Okay, you know what? Not too shabby. Wait, has it already replenished? Hold on a minute. Oh, no, I just missed one. Okay. I was going to say, that's pretty crazy if it regenerates that fast. Last one. It's actually somewhat near my ship and near some carbon I was looking at, so this one isn't a mega detour like the previous ones have. However, my detours have proven to be fairly fruitful, so I am glad I did them. Because now I am many nanites richer than I was when I started. So, not going to complain about that at all. Let me recharge my life support then real quick. I need to start working on getting some better life support upgrades, so I'm not eating through as much oxygen. Not that that's like a huge problem because of how many gassy pods I'm finding, but just for the sake of not having to stress about it as much. Okay, here we go. Last one, and then we're moving on to Artemis. So, find this engine cover rim. Okay, ferrite dust. More ferrite dust. Oh no. Oh, it's not going to let me open it because my inventory's full. Got it. Okay, give me a relay joint. 2 of them. And that appears to be it. So, let's get over to Artemis. Wherever that needs to be. Remember where that was, actually. You know, let's double check. So, return to the space and contact. Oh, contact Artemis. Got you. Yeah, we are in space. We'll get a transmission here any moment. When I first reached out to the heavens, I had no idea what to expect. The beauty, the mystery, the adventure, and the danger. And here we are, aren't we? Go to a hull terminus, upload the data, and let's find each other. So, go back to one I was on, I'd imagine, right? Terminus. That feels a little unnecessary. I was near one too long ago, wasn't I? Whatever. Alright, here we are. Time to get to the top again and do the whole contacting Artemis thing. Before I do that, though, we are going to take advantage of this and get some more buried technology points, because after I finish talking with Artemis, I think I want to go back to the anomaly and try and purchase some of the other things that I didn't get. Ooh, wait, there's a guy landing. I wonder if he's going to sell the contraband stuff for suspicious modules too. Let's see how much. Fill this up more. Runaway mold, where you at? Get this refining. Okay. I want to see what this is all about, so we can chart this real quick. Okay, strange person, come here. Time to talk. Everyone looks alarmed, but that's okay, because guess what? I am a buying customer. Okay, suspicious launch thrusters. Launch efficiency and speed. Okay, that sounds nice. Suspicious mining beam. Also sounds nice. Suspicious movement upgrade, life support, scanner, positron, starship shields, pulse engine, hyperdrive. Okay, with how this is going, I should have enough to buy a number of these things here, as long as I can just keep him from leaving. That's the big thing. So we're gonna get the suspicious scanning module, because I remember hearing from some of you guys that having a good scanning module, it will make it so that way I make more money when I scan stuff. So I want to make sure that I am utilizing that. Don't you be going anywhere. Okay, talk to you, dude. Don't be leaving anywhere. How am I doing on nanites? This is taking a little longer than I would hope, because there are some expensive things that I would really like to get. So hopefully, if I just stall him here for long enough, we'll be good. That's an A-class ship. Wow, okay. Didn't think someone who was... Well, I mean, I guess I could have assumed as much. That's crazy. Don't be leaving. Okay, let's install this somewhere. Maybe. That might actually be an interesting choice on my part. Okay. It finished, or ran out of power. Ran out of power. Try this again. I'm trying to figure out what the other thing that I probably should get is. Because if I sit here and wait long enough, I don't need the hazard protection. Movement could be nice. I was just talking about the suspicious life support, or the life support stuff, on how that would be helpful. You know what? Okay, I'm going to buy the life support module, and then hopefully I'll get enough nanites to grab this movement upgrade. Because I don't know how much, I don't really have that much space at the moment for any more than that, but I would really like to have both of those if I can manage it. So we're going to sit here for a little bit longer until I get enough nanites to buy these upgrades, because I feel like they are going to be very useful. That might just be enough. We're going to find out in just a moment. Looking at trades. Okay, I'm like 50 short. As long as he doesn't leave in the next couple of seconds, I should be okay. Yeah, okay, we're like 20 away, so just a couple more seconds and we'll be good to go. Okay, I think we have enough now, so let's go ahead and purchase that wonderful, wonderful movement upgrade and see what we can do with it. Nope, not Starship. Come here. Okay, offer trade. Suspicious movement upgrade. Because, just to double check, I did already get this, the Forbidden Liquidated output. Nice, nice. The mining speed isn't as good as I would have hoped, I guess. But I'm sure it's good enough. Slap that right there. Then movement upgrade. We'll slap that right there. Life support. We shift a couple of things over. There we go. Nice, okay. And this is out of power again, so we're gonna pop that off one more time. Clean these. Okay, is there anything else for like 400 that I would want to get? Because that's about all I have left to spend. If the mining upgrade is better than the one that I currently have, this might be worth purchasing again. Hazard protection module could be good as well. Starship shields, pulse engine, engine hyperdrive shield. I think the last thing would maybe be the pulse engine, but realistically, I don't have any space for it on my starship right now. So I probably just won't worry about it. I think this guy has helped me out enough for the time being, because I feel pretty good about that. So let's go ahead and make our way up to Artemis then, and get that all taken care of, because I'm glad I found those runaway mold things, because those ended up proving to be very, very handy for this encounter. Just quit grabbing the dang ladder. Hologram comms tower, activate. Let's get talking to Artemis. Okay. Yep, I have triangulated the position. Let's get onto this. So hold on, I'll just do what I can do. Artemis transmit some data. Star chart things happen. Okay, cool. Okay, so he is somewhere. I don't fully understand where he is, but he's somewhere. That's a little concerning. He doesn't know where he is. The stars don't look familiar. That's all just kind of sketch, if you ask me. So let's see. How am I doing on resources? Because right now I have, let's see, I've got some salvage data. How much more of the nanites do I have? Because I would realize that I may have spent things a little prematurely. No, I still have enough. Okay. Let's go to the anomaly real quick, because I want to get an economy scanner. And apparently that's part of my quest anyways. So let's go get this figured out right now. Oh, hey, someone has that rare ship that I was looking at. Or the exotic ship. Okay, so let's get moving. I wonder, can I stand on top of this? I'm gonna say hi. Hello. You're probably in a menu or doing something crazy. So, can I hop on top of this thing? It does appear that I can. Can I make this jump? I can. Okay, cool. So that's a shortcut to Nada then. Okay, let's tell Nada about Artemis. Remember some travelers, but have Artemis friend has forgotten Nada. Curious. Okay. Ask who Artemis is. Artemis entity was / is a traveler entity, unlike you. Nada has made them safe. They were known to Nada. This entity may be an Artemis entity, but a different iteration. Another way for Artemis entity or fraud. The universe does not like our little home. We do not acknowledge their rules, and they would punish us. Interesting. Also, Quicksilver credits? No idea what those are used for, but okay. Okay, you. We need to have a conversation. What do we got here? So, the economy scanner, I don't really have space for it right now, but I would like it. That's funny. Let's see. So, is there anything else that's worth grabbing right now? I mean, that would probably be nice to have at some point. I'm probably not going to be able to use it right away. Anything over here that I can get that's worth grabbing now? No. Interesting. Okay. Those are handy. Were there any other upgrades that I wanted to get? I have these. No, I don't really have a need for any of this stuff right now, I guess. So the synthesis lab, there was... Okay, so I want to get this. I need that so I can get my other thing. So I'm trying to remember what the thing was. It was like a heat capacitor. Okay, so I'm gonna need some more nanites to get down to here then, if I get my settlement forward. So that's kind of frustrating, but I'll take the quantum computer though. I will be satisfied with that because I do desperately need that for what I'm trying to work on. So that's fine with me. So there are some really cool ships out here that I am looking forward to figuring out how to get later on. Because I'm definitely good for now. My ship is doing all right, but I definitely want to get more soon. Okay, so now that we're here, I need to go to my log again and figure out what I'm at. So it's the stars. I need to go to a trading post. So let's go see if we can find that first one that we were at. I'm on this. Yeah, so let's just pulse our way over to our home planet, and then we'll get in. Oh, I guess that's gonna happen too, I guess. Yeah, let's get in atmosphere and see who we can find. Enough. See to scan. On building. Habited outpost detect. Okay. I'm shocked I didn't get absolutely smashed there, because that was very low. So I've landed. Let's go talk to the people inside. Figure out what we got going on here. So, just need to go to the space station to deposit all that, but that's fine for now. Ooh, that's kind of cool. This one is better because it has 2 supercharged slots, I believe. Oh, looks cool and has more slots available though. I think I'm okay for now though. Oh wait, no, this one does have 2 as well. The mining beam and this one. Okay, interesting. Maybe it is worth going for that one then. How much money do I have? I don't know if it's worth losing 200,000 units on. Okay, request dialect help. Okay, let's see. Give me a planetary chart. Nice. Okay, there is a galactic trade terminal here though. So, anything worth purchasing? How many quantum computers do I need for that upgrade? We might just do that here and just pay for it now so I don't have to expend the stuff to craft it. Because I need 3 of them and I also need solar mirrors. Let's install that. Do they have solar mirrors here as well? So that legendary, but am I able to craft them? I'm pretty sure I got that, right? Did I get that recipe? Didn't. Okay, that is an issue that I'm gonna have to resolve. But for now, I need 3. I'm gonna buy 3. I guess we'll figure it out later. Man, that's frustrating. Oh, okay, he sells 2 solar mirrors. Ooh, okay, we are going to buy that. Let's see. What blueprints do you have? A lot of things I already have, so I'm not gonna waste them. That is good to know, though. Okay, so multi-tool. We need 1 more solar mirror. That's actually it, which makes it all the more frustrating that I'm not able to get it. Let's see. I could see this filling up, but honestly, I don't feel like I need this gun right now. But it hasn't. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I think we are going to store. Oh wait, but can I? What happens if I break this down? I don't see. Did I get the stuff back, or did I just waste? I think I may have just wasted money doing that. Gosh dang it. Why am I like this, guys? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's sell some things here. Make some space, because we're being very unwise at the moment. Sell that. That's a 1 and done. That's too much effort. Sell that. Sell the nugget as well. Gosh dang it, man. This in the starship. This in the starship. These 2. Ugh. I feel so dumb now. Okay, well, let's buy 3 more then. Sure. Okay. Multi-tool. Really disassemble that. Really disassemble that. This. And let's compare. What does this have? What am I missing? So it has the advanced mining laser, so I'm okay there. It has the bolt caster, scanner module. Does it have the terrain manipulator? It does not have terrain manipulator, so I do need to make sure I take this. Now, compare, exchange. I'm more poor now, but that I feel like was worthwhile because it's a cool looking thing and it has more slots. So hopefully that was worth it. We'll get all this stuff sorted out as far as where it needs to go in a moment. Don't need that. Dismantle that. Maybe I could sell it. We'll figure it out. Oh man, this whole thing is being a whole interesting mess. But you know what? That's fine. Can I sell this thing back? Just blueprints, just components, sell. Okay, it's not going to let me sell that. So I guess we're just going to discard it. I don't. Okay. Just need one more, man. That's actually it. This, shove this here, move that here. I do think I want to have the scanner, maybe. I actually don't know. Okay. Well, there's that for now, I guess. Decisions were made. My weapon has been reorganized. Where do I go now? Just can't say no to these things, can I? Oh gosh. Okay. Well, you know, I think the next stop is going to be to go to the space station unless the quest says otherwise. So we are going to this. Learn a word, add an ancient relic. Okay, so I guess that's where I'm going next after this. Ooh, is this a big one? This is a bigger one. Okay, I'm glad I took a quick stop over here, because I believe that means I'm going to get more stuff. Ferrite dust. Nothing else. Okay, so ferrite dust. Anything else? Ferrite dust. Anything else? I have the space for it, so I know it's not an issue with that. Ambassador class tab. Okay. Ferrite dust and salvage container. It should hopefully give me a couple plus. Yeah, extraordinary torquer. There we go. That's some money. Acadia blade. That's it, really? Not as much as I was hoping to get out of that, but okay. So my ship is there. There's one right there, and then I'll head back to my ship. Alright, and this is just another small one, so I'll definitely have room for this. Thermal grill cap. Another thermal grill cap. And firebox ferry. A sentinel boundary map. Okay. Okay. So now I need to try and consolidate my inventory. So let's see, what do we have in the starship to do potentially add? So I've got that. Open that planetary chart. Alien artifact detected. Alright, that way. Okay. What do you mean planetary interference? I just wanted to pulse around the planet. Gosh dang it. Why is it going to be so difficult? Okay, finally here. It landed. Figure this out and keep moving so I can figure out what the heck Artemis wants me to do. Book of Herc speaks of the rise of travelers. They shall ascend diving into the boundless void. The Viking shall not impede their ascent. The traveler must. So decrees the word of knowledge of the Viking has increased. Honor. Okay, learn a word from a knowledge stone. There is one right there. Okay. Okay, I'm not trying to deal with that right now. Come on. This. Okay, translator has been calibrated. Now what? Large outpost detected. Okay, so there's the space station. What is that? I think I'm gonna land at this, because this, I am more intrigued by this right now. What is this thing? Teach me a friend symbol, please. Aid. What is this? Local information repository. Interesting. Okay, who are you? Energy merchant? Purchase components. Hey, it's a solar mirror. Let's go. I can finally install the thing. Okay, you're awesome. Give me 2 seconds. Yes. Okay. Optical drill. Let's go. Love that. So what other things do you have? So components, obviously, I can purchase all this stuff from you. Buy that off of you. And then blueprints. I already know all those. Oh, ionizer. Interesting. Okay. If I can get a couple nanites, that would be handy. Do I have any left in my refiner? I do. And I think that actually is just enough to buy it, maybe? It is. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that real quick because that sounds handy. And then I can just refine some silicate that I know I still have. Here, yeah, there we go. I'll have to get a little bit more, but I think I just get that from exchange. Interesting. So those old things that I've been digging up, maybe I don't. Wait, now I'm confused. Hold on. Artifact. I am really confused. Honestly, I think I might just build a base nearby this thing, because I am very intrigued by what all is happening here. This thing is huge and looks super cool. Another artifact exchange. So fossils, lost artifacts, and biological samples. There's so many landing pads. This is interesting. I am very much intrigued by what this place is. That is a cool. Excuse me, sir. How much is this thing? E-class? Okay, okay. Not terrible. I think I might build a base here, because this place is cool. I like this. Who are you? I don't think I've seen someone like you before. Oh, you're the donate person. Okay. Once I do quests and things, I think. Outpost terminal. Okay, sell. That, yeah. Okay, and then what's this? Planetary Archive. Ancestral Vault. Viking Archive is intended only for its own species. Ancient audio equipment drones in low frequency, seemingly unexpecting a voice command. Detect. Warrior. Oh, Decrypt Archive. Archive is composed of pre-Herc era Viking literature, much of which has already been purged by various inquisitors across centuries. Read a sample of poetry. Found the Xanthine may prize ring honored. He's held me absent makes me sick. Viking, our brothers, our friends, our people. Son. Honor is not born from loneliness. Remembrance heals the world. Our song, our... Interesting. Okay, this is neat. Okay, and then it's just gonna give me the same poetry again. Wow. Okay, this is cool. I definitely think I'm gonna establish a little base here, because this is just fun. I like this. It's just a neat place to be. And it's got decent trade stuff that I can use when I eventually do trade route things. So, yeah, no, this is cool. This is really, really cool. I can just slap a base computer right there now, I guess. Base Fossil Archive. Okay, well, let's do this. Buy in Fossil Archive. That's cool. I don't think this is where my mission was intended to bring me, but this is cool. Okay, yeah, so it is that space trade port over there, which is fine. This was just a cool little detour that I was not expecting. What is this though before I go over there? Oh, more whispering eggs. Okay, that's also good to know. I'll have to come back and harvest those some other time. For now, let's get on with the main quest. Okay, ask about my location. Quest dialect help. Give me a trade symbol. Word for trade. Nice. Viking symbol? No idea what word I was given because it didn't say, but okay. Viking are unimpressed. Wow, okay. Oh, I need to increase my standing here. Let me, let's give you a Viking effigy. Or not, okay. Honor. That should be 1. Quest dialect help. Viking symbol. This language. Warrior. So that was a neutral encounter I had before this. That one then. So let's try and do a positive encounter. Given. Okay, well, never mind. You. Practice language skills. Interloping. Agitated. That's not what I want. Come on, dude. I'm trying to find something here. Practice language skills. If I call him pathetic, I don't think that's gonna work. Quested? Okay, well, you. Please have a positive thing for me. Quest dialect help. Mystery symbol. Why not? But. Practice. Need positive word. Come on. Irk. Ancestors. Okay, I'm getting there. Come on. Just need one more. One more positive interaction. All I need. Protect. Okay, never mind. Corvax casing. I don't have any Viking effigies. I have Viking daggers. Does that work? Okay, you know what? I need to come talk to some of these star pilots then. Give me an effigy or something, please. Offer trade. Thank you. I'll just buy all of those for a second because I want to be able to increase my standing with these guys. Okay. Offer gift. Thank you. Now I can move on. Oh, now you're the person I'm supposed to talk to. Okay. They spit into their own palm and bow to me. They shoot single eyes. Okay. I am also going to do the same. That was a very interesting interaction. It must have been a form of disrespect then. I didn't realize that. Okay, nothing more to say to me? Okay, that's fine. Whatever. That's fine, I guess. Okay, let's see. Recognized. I've met 30 aliens. Let's go. Okay. Space. Artemis. That's impossible. I couldn't have traveled that far from uncharted space. You found my ship. How did you get there? Okay. Stars. They've altered since I made the chart. Blinked out in... How is this possible? What's happening to me? I need to get out of here. I need to... Is it quiet first? There's an unmistakable growing steadily loud. Each passing moment, sound beneath their words, a sound as if Lask scream. Interesting. I can see faces, seeds of glass within there. As for the glyphs, they're fragmented in the powers. I didn't. 16. On your face. He's not yet. I'm not. Signal cuts off. Crackles into oblivion. I hear a name through the static hollow. Interesting. Okay. So that was a lot. Who's this Apollo figure now? I'm very interested to figure out what's happening here. Okay. I'm very intrigued now. Okay, well, let's go talk to Nada. Try and see what he can make of this, because I am very confused at this point. Have you learned Traveler? What generates Artemis entity signal? A portal. Tell Nada how we failed to understand its location. Okay. Artemis slips between worlds into the data fall. Our home lives in these spaces, but these holes are stable, small. Nada's worried, Traveler. Cracks between the iterations should not widen, not help us. Sent me entity still does not remember Nada. Is this a puzzle or a tragedy? All entity is unknown to Nada, more puzzling still. Traveler entity is curious. Nada has advice. Rampant crimson is the work of the Atlas falsity. Other Korvax say deity. Nada knows better. Atlas false entity hunts Nada, but Traveler may seek them out and draw them away. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to go back to the ship then and figure out what's going on, because I am so confused right now. Okay, yeah, let's get out of here and figure out what all is going on. And just wow, that was a lot to take in. Let's see, where do I even want to go? You know what? Let's go to the space station. We'll regroup at the space station and figure out what happened. Because yeah, so as I just need to process everything that happened. So I completed the first wave, I think, of the base computer missions. Artemis is a person and apparently is stuck in what sounds like an in-between dimension. There's this new person named Apollo that I need to figure out who the heck that is and what he's about. I got a fair bit of Corvette parts, so I'm really excited to see what I'm able to do with all these, because I'm starting to amass a little bit of a collection. So we're definitely going to be looking into building at least a simple Corvette here in the very near future, because like I said, I think the only thing I need is a weapon system, which I'm pretty sure I have the units to buy. We met a dude that gave us a bunch of these pirate suspicious illegal upgrades. I bought a new really good multi-tool, and yeah, things are kind of crazy right now. I honestly did not know that things were going to get as wild as they did, but I'm very excited about it. It's really cool. I found the massive archive thing, which was also really cool, and I'm really excited to see what all that is, if that has any other value apart from just learning that Viking poem, which was kind of fun. But overall, really good episode. I am still at a bit of a loss for words for like what all happened and what all is going to be happening moving forward, but that's really all I have for you guys today. Thank you for staying tuned and watching this episode. I appreciate the support that I've been getting from you specifically, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next episode.